Hey guys, kens97sto171 back with another ATS video. We are in our second delivery. This one's a little bit longer. Well, 334 miles. We're going up to Oklahoma, but it's basically right up I-35, so it should be relatively quick and easy. There was one out of here going all the way to El Paso, but here's the thing. From Austin, well, there's this, maybe I should have taken it, I don't know. There's this little jaunt across, there's no easy way to get to I-10. That one would have been cool too, but this was a little shorter. We got to get fuel on our way out. It's pretty heavy. 40,000. It pays $12,000. It's 40,900, so it's pretty heavy. Is that back axle down? Yeah, it is. Looks like it's got a lift axle. What's our current range? Let's see here. It'll tell us, and we're going to reset trip. 526 miles of range. Is there a fuel stop right here? No. So there are several along the way. If we get into a bind, there's one up here, right off the highway. And that actually might be the best thing to do, is stop right here, because then we'll have fuel. This is more out of the way than this is. Actually, this one. Which one's easier? Oh, this one's easier. Yeah. So we'll just stop and fuel up there, then we'll be ready to go for the next,
drive safe.
The next part. Yeah, it's only 40,000 pounds. And it's easily starting in second gear. And once we get back to the highway, this shouldn't take too long.
Turn left.
Probably should not have pulled in front of that guy. That was an ad. Why is this so loud? Because my fucking window is down. Every time you start the stream, for some reason, it triggers the window to go down. I've tried figuring out what it is. I looked at the settings. I don't know. For some reason, whatever that number is, it's controlling something, triggers the window to go down, even though that's not what its set key is. I don't know.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
Austin. So I hit the wiper button, which should trigger it to go into automatic mode. And it did. And now it says automatic over there. Shit. We're still on the... For some reason I was thinking we're on the highway. You know, this truck's got a pretty big empty spot there for the wipers too. That almost looks like snow. But it's 71 degrees, so...
Go straight on. Keep left and then exit left. Exit left.
God, it seems like the dark hole of Calcutta out there. Man, I can't see shit.
Keep left.
Where am I going? Left. Shouldn't have let it downshift there. One thing I can do is stretch my legs out and go like this, wiggle my feet around to kind of stretch the calves, and maybe it got really dark because of the storm. I don't know. My butt's starting to hurt too from sitting in the chair too long. I wonder if the fuel mileage is affected by the storm.
Keep left.
In real life, water would not pool in that V section like that on the window. The wind would blow it up and over and away. like it's doing on the side of the window there by the A-pillar. Oh, those are cool. Oh, well, this must be the, well, I don't know. Some kind of a
Keep
bridge.
left.
Slowly building up money. Takes a while. You know, until you have drivers working for you. You know, we gotta raise another $150,000 to buy a truck. I don't know whether it matters to put them in day cabs or not. Not really sure. You know, like I said, technically you can't sleep in a day cab, so it would affect the trips you could take. But I'll have to ask. You know, but we could put them in, you know, base versions. I used in my veteran profile, I was using Cascadia's. I had a Cascadia configuration set up. But I think this truck might be more fuel efficient, so does it calculate that? I don't know. You know. Where is it going to have us go? I-35 West. Yeah. This takes you around Fort Worth and Dallas. So I-35, in case you guys don't know, I-35 splits. I-35 East goes this way. I-35 West goes this way. They both go north-south, but one's the east, one's west. And this is a way more complicated. This area right here is way more complicated than this. If you look at it on a map, it's like a figure 8. There's a big circle here. There's a circle here around Fort Worth. There's a big oval around the both. I-35 go up through both. Yeah, it's pretty complicated, but it works. That was pretty dumb. I upped the speed limit just before the curve. This thing pulls just fine.
Keep left.
40,000 pounds in the box, and we were starting off in second gear, so. see me wiggling around in my seat like that, it's because my butt hurts. What are you doing, cop? Because my butt hurts a little bit, and if you move your butt around, like kind of like you're doing a hula hoop, it kind of changes the pressure point on your butt. This is going to be the last one I do, guys. I've done a lot of them today, and going fast. It is 65 through here. I just...
Keep left.
Oh, it got dark again, didn't it? Still feels darker than I remember it being, and I've got the headlight ink thing. So, I don't know. It says 55 through here. They weren't shitting. Strangely, the speed limit's 75.
Keep left.
Really got to watch those. One thing I think this truck is missing is any kind of blind spot monitoring. This will be our fuel stop, which we don't really need fuel. But let's just do it now and get it over with. Still have over half a tank of fuel. More than I imagined we would. No, that was the truck entrance right there. And this is the auto entrance right here. And we're gonna go out the inn. And I came in way too hot there. This time we're paying for the fuel. See, there's still fucking water on that windshield. It's really annoying. That's part of that brutal weather and graphics. Man, I did not see that guy till the last fucking second. It's part of that brutal weather package. It almost makes me want to take the thing out of there. The water would not stay on your glass that long.
Keep left and then exit left. Exit left.
See if we get pulled in. Please pull in. Very. More fuel wasted.
Okay, let's find a new route.
You can get trouble for not stopping. Right there where it says stop before pulling on scales. It's kind of pointless. $74,507. Yeah, I just don't remember the sky being that black. It'd be interesting to go back into the other profile. I wonder if it has to do with some of the other mods I might have. You know? Because I've got some... I think there's like a realistic weather one. I don't know. I just don't remember the sky being that black. That you'd see like stars and moon and things like that. About to get right back off the
Keep
highway.
right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Yeah, considering all the bullshit we went through, 7.5 miles per gallon's not terrible. We did a lot of stopping and starting and speeding up and slowing down in the rain and...
Keep left, and then turn left.
Boy, that freaked me out.
Turn left.
Situation where we should just go. We should have went. Lights like that should have a green or blinking yellow arrow when that light is green. You know, safe to proceed. Turn left on, you know, at your discretion when it's safe to do so.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Here we are, safe and sound.
Let me just check to make sure there's nothing directly behind me. There is not. Try to do this one only from driver's perspective. Nope. Oh, I fucked that up. But that's okay. We're gonna try. That was a pretty easy one to set up for. Not enough that way. Although we might still get it. Not happy with that. Drag it this way just a little bit more. Small movements. Here we go. We will check current job offers later. we're going to continue to do... Oh, we need to add one more of that and apply. We're not going to do anymore, but like that's a big fucker. It might be interesting to do a super heavy one. See if the truck can handle it. It's only 400 horsepower though, so probably not. 450 or something. So, but it might get it done. That's a big ass trailer though. Yeah, see, when you got the barber pole, those are escorted. No huge dollar ones, you know, lately right now because we're not a very high level. So, and we'd have to quick travel to some of these others. I don't really want to do that because that's not really realistic. You would never do that, especially with a day cab. You find a hotel locally or something, and then do another load, you know, in this area out. That's what you would do. So, all right, guys, that'll be it. I'm gonna sign off for this trip. You guys have a good one. Be safe out there, and then we're up to $20,000, so we're getting there. I may go ahead and figure out what load I want to do next, and then exit the game. Then we're ready to go for the next one. But I got to go to sleep pretty soon. So that'll be it. You guys have a good one.